Here we are with Chris from Sony. Chris, can you take us through pretty much the demo that you have here presented at CES and give us a feel for what people are going to be expecting in Gran Turismo 5?
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to take this 380Z out onto Nurburgring, one of the new tracks available in Gran Turismo 5. And we're going to do a small section of it, and you'll be able to see the interface of how the car handles, how the track looks, and how everything feels together when you're actually driving with a steering wheel. And a lot of people that are coming through are getting a first glimpse at some of the cars that are going to be in the game, in the full version. We have right now the FT86 concept, which is actually a really cool way to see how closely tied together Gran Turismo, or the office that creates it, polyphony, are to the automotive industry. Due to the realism of our design and physics and graphics, a lot of the companies are always very happy to open the door to us to look into what they're designing currently, or sometimes what might be in the future. And this is one of those. You know, we have the FT86 is a concept car that Toyota has allowed us to put in the game. And that's always been the case. You know, we've always had a chance to get a first glimpse at a lot of concept cars, not just from Toyota, but from manufacturers from around the world.
Okay, show us, go through each car one at a time for us so that we can go through it on screen so people can see what this car what this game actually has car-wise right now.
Okay, well, car-wise, it's a very limited selection because we wanted to give people just kind of a broad brushstroke of to what is Gran Turismo 5 all about in terms of cars. You know, there's a lot of features that we are not showing here that will be in the final version. And a lot of those features really are going to wow users, consumers in the long run. So right now, one of the new things that we're showing here too is the Nurburgring. That's a German track. Anyone that's a car aficionado or race aficionado knows about this track. It's highly technical. It is seriously a brutal track that people are constantly looking for in Gran Turismo, because when we go out to capture data for a track, we literally go to that track, we walk the entire thing through. We capture all sorts of data on it to be able to replicate and put it inside the game. That's why our users are very confident that when they play Gran Turismo, they know that they're feeling exactly what they would feel if they were at the track. So if someone were to take this drift car, this HKS car, to Germany, they would exactly feel that. So again, we have here the Amuse Nismo 380 RS. This is a custom car by Amuse and Nismo. It's kind of a version of the 370Z that was announced by Nissan. It was already launched. It's public now, but there's a lot of very specific parts to the car that are unique to Amuse Nismo. It's any fan of this car can tell by the body kit that it's definitely a one of a kind. Again, like I mentioned before, we announced a special downloadable demo of the PSN of a competition to go to Indy during one of the races, and this is exactly we showed him a chance. We gave him a chance to race in Indy, so we're showing it here as well. This is the Indy track that we announced then, but these are some of the new Super GT cars that are available in Gran Turismo 5. Gran Turismo 5 is going to have a wide selection of licensed cars from officially licensed races. One of them is Super GT. This is one of them. This is another of the Super GT series class. This is the GTR from the Super GT series class. And we're jumping in straight into super class cars here. This is the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG. By far, probably one of the most beautiful cars out on the market today. It's seriously, the styling, both exterior and interior, are something that is that makes me, and I know a lot of the guys in the Polyphony team, proud to have access, because we can replicate the beauty that these guys have done in this machine and put it in game, both not only the way that it looks, not only the way that it looks, but also the performance and engineering behind it. Again, you know, Ferrari's been something that has long been awaited to be in the franchise. We started having it in a lot of the PS3 releases, but our library of Ferrari cars just continues on growing. This Ferrari 458. We worked really closely with Ferrari to do a lot of things with them. Like, for example, for the launch of the California, we worked with them to create custom videos using Gran Turismo footage for them to use in their different retail space and on their websites as well. So you see where we're crossing between what's virtually going on in Gran Turismo and what's actually going on in real life, and those universes are crossing together because a lot of manufacturers realize that what we're doing is top quality, and they want to be part of that. Again, so one of the new cars that we have in Gran Turismo, one of the brands in general, is Lamborghini. This Gallardo is one of the few cars that we have. We're showing here today. I know a lot of people have been excited over that. I've been looking through all the blogs and etc. Looking at what people have been saying about CES, and I know a lot of people are requesting, show us more of the Gallardo. We want to see more of the Gallardo. So here it is for your users. Gallardo showing at Indy.
Okay, what else do we have on here?
Just kind of breeze through everything. You know, we've got a Dodge Viper, we got a GTR, and I'm going to dive into this section here, which is these are all rally cars from WRC. They're official rally cars. So we have the Ford Focus, we've got the Suzuki SX4, we have the super impressive WRC 2008, we have the Citroen C4. I mean, these cars are amazing. This one's raced by Sebastian Loeb, and he's an amazing driver. This is his car, and it's just really one of those things. Gran Turismo really gives a chance to a lot of users kind of live out their fantasies of driving these cars, and this is how we give it to them.
Okay, now bring us into the game. Show us what the game's about.
All right, so I'm gonna jump in really quick.
Do you want to
It's like, all right, just like end it with something else, and then part 2 will be the game because it went 5-6 minutes.
Okay, okay. So this is going to be some of the lineup within the game. There are more to come.
Yeah, we have over 1,000. We have like a little over 1,000 cars. So what you see right here is just a small drop in the ocean of vehicles that we have in game.
And more or less, have they decided on a date yet on when people are going to actually get to see this game in its entirety to the general public?
Not for North America and Europe. We have not announced a launch date. There are going to be some news coming out of launch date for Japan. So if people are interested, just keep a lookout over the items that we're announcing over our PlayStation blog or over our official PlayStation communication lines.